Hi, Anya Fedish here. Today episode will be dedicated to first-time buyers. I will try to point out some mistakes which they do when they are trying to buy first property in their life. I totally understand that when you're at the point of your life that you finally can buy your first property, you get super excited. Of course, you should be. And the first thing you do, you are going to look for the properties. And here is the first mistake. So think about it this way. If you are going to grocery shopping, you make sure you know how much money you have in your pocket or on your credit cards, whatever. So why would you go to shop for an apartment if you don't know how much money you can spend? So first thing you should do is to get pre-qualified. Make sure that you know your budget. And I'm not saying that you may not afford what you want. It's also possible that maybe you can spend more than you were thinking you can spend. So first thing, find out what is your budget. Get pre-qualified, contact your lender, and then start shopping for property. Okay, so you're ready and you go for the open houses. On the open houses, there is a listing broker, you're talking to him, and he will tell you, I will make sure this deal will happen, I will help you with everything. There is a red light. Think about this. The listing broker is representing the seller. So what is in his best interest? To make sure that his client will get as much money as possible. If it's in your best business, I don't think so. That's why you should be looking for buyer agents, somebody who will represent you, because you don't have to pay them anything. So what do you think? Do you want somebody who is professional, who knows the market, who is experienced, who has knowledge about real estate to represent you? And on top of it, the person is doing it for free because his commission is covered by the seller. So look for a broker, for buyer broker who can help you, who can advise you with your transaction. Next thing, don't try to find a unicorn. I really mean it. In my house, we believe in unicorn, but I don't believe in properties that they don't exist. So be ready for that probably you will have to compromise about 25% of your expectations. There is no perfect house. Maybe it is, but if it exists, probably is 2-3 times more expensive that you can afford or that you can spend. So be ready for it, that you have to compromise certain things. Next things, a lot of buyers are trying to find the real value of the property online. Something like this doesn't exist. If you go to Zillow and you see how much something is worth, I'm telling you, it's not real information. I mean, think about this, how somebody can value a house if they've never seen the property. So that's not real. I would believe your broker and wait for the appraisal. So then you will know the real value. Another thing, there are not really such a thing like something that it's overpaid. If you have enough money, if you love the property and you want to pay for it that much, pay for it. Next thing, you should find a reason why you're buying property. Because if you're buying something only because you want to make a profit, nobody will guarantee you that you will. And if somebody would say, yeah, I'm 100% sure you will make 10% within a year, they are lying, because nobody knows. If you are looking for a house because you want to live there, because you want your family live there, because you think that you spent too much money to renting apartment for so many years, because you want to live in this city and you are not planning to move anywhere, then buy a house. But if you're only thinking that you will make some profit, you might be very disappointed. Another very important thing, expect what is totally unexpected. Especially when you're buying a house, with apartment is a little bit less risky. Most likely you know what will be your maintenance, and you have only few walls to manage. But when you buying a house, the situation is completely different. You have to add extra, and I would say at least 2% more than you were thinking at the beginning, that you will be spending to maintain the house. Winter is coming, maybe you did the inspection before you bought the house, but there are a lot of things that can happen during the first year after you buy it. So be ready for that, for extra cost, and make sure that you will not spend all your money just to buy it, just to close, that you always have some reserve to manage the property after you buy. Last thing, when you're buying an apartment or house, don't think that you're buying it for the rest of your life. I can promise you, within the next few, maximum 7 years, you will call me and I will be selling this property for you. Why it's like that? I can't explain, but usually that's what happens. So, even if you're getting married, you're signing all those papers just in case. So with house, with apartment, it's exactly the same. It's nothing forever. In few years, you may want it to have bigger, you may want it to have smaller, maybe you will have to move for work, maybe you will have 5 more kids, whatever will happen. I almost promise you, you won't be in this house for the rest of your life. So don't think about this way. Okay, so if you like this episode, let me know. You can always call me, you can text me, you can email me if you have any questions, and let me know who should I talk to, what should I talk about in next episode. And if not, if you don't subscribe my channel yet, then subscribe it now. Thank you, and see you soon.